Hello guys, this is Nahid from oraclewp.com, and in this video I am going to discuss about the post element of Elementor Pro. So let's take it, drag and drop here. As you can see, currently it's 3-column row and there are 6 posts. I have added some dummy posts for the demonstration, and I have used the same featured image to all the posts. Let's jump to the layout section. We have 3 options: layout, query and pagination. First, open the layout option. The first option of the layout is skin, and we have 3 types of skin: classic, cards and full content. Let's keep it classic first. And as you can see, the post title, the meta and the excerpt and the read more button, we have the full control of these options to maintain the size, font family and everything. I will show them each and everything one by one. So let's make the screen as card. As you can see, whenever I set the skin as card, we see some changes. The layout comes as a card. We have the badge and we have the avatar of the author and some nice looking animation. We can also change this. We can also change the meta, everything here. So let's go back to the classic first. Okay, so whenever we on the classic skin and both card skin, we will get these options to maintain this column. So let's discuss about the columns. Currently it's divided into 3 columns, but we can set as 2 or any number that we want. Let's keep it 3-column row, and currently we can see 6 posts because I have set that 6 posts will be displayed here. Okay, and the image position, we can set the image position wherever we want, and the important thing is image ratio. According to this box, these columns, we can set the ratio. Okay, so it's cool. And image width, we can define the image width according to our need. And as you can see, currently all the title is visible. We can hide the title or display the title, and the HTML tag of the title is set as h3, but we can change it according to our need. Let's keep it h3. And as you can see, the excerpt here, the excerpt length there, if you do not want to show the excerpt, you can hide it, or if you want to increase the length of the excerpt, you can increase it. And as you can see, this is the meta tags, metadata, and currently there are 2 type of data: date and comments. If you want to add anything else, just click here and you will see the options. You can add author. Look, the author has been added. Also, you can delete it by clicking this, which is really simple. And as you can see, here is the read more button, and we can change the text of this read more, and also we can hide it if you want. Okay, so this is the options of the layout. This is pretty much same on the card option, card screen, but there are something extra on this, as like this avatar, the badge. Let's discuss about it. First, the image ratio, which is similar to the classic skin, the HTML tag and everything, but the new thing is a separator between, which is star, and the badge. As you can see, the badge, which is new, we can set the badge according to our tags or categories. Currently it's been set as the categories. And as you can see, this is the avatar photo. That means the author's photo who's been editing or publishing this post. We can hide it or we can show it here. And for the cards, we have the same option of columns, rows and everything. we can hide the image and we can show the image. Okay, so let's jump to the skin of full content, which is almost same thing, less options than those tools, because it's full content. So I think you will get these options because I have discussed already about this. So let's come back to the cards. Okay, so now this is the query options. You can select the source of the query. You can include by author or term, whatever you want. Okay, so you can also exclude by whatever terms you want to use. Just play around with these options, you will understand. The next thing is pagination. Pagination means the amount of posts we have and want to show them on next pages. So let's see something like this. The pagination is currently displayed as number, but we can display them as next and previous. Also we can display them both as like next, previous and numbers. And we can align the pagination to left, middle and right, whenever we want. So this is the option of pagination. We'll keep that for a moment. So these are the three basics, three main content options of this post. Now let's jump to the styling of this post element. We can define the column gap according to our need. We can define the row gap according to our need. We can set the alignment, which is pretty much easy. Let's keep it left aligned. We have the option to style this card. As you can see, currently the background color is default. We can set the background color according to our need. So let's keep it yellow for a moment, and we can increase the border width or decrease. We can increase the border radius. The radius means as you can see, some changes on this some changes on this corners of this box. It's called radius. We can increase the radius, and we can increase the horizontal padding and vertical padding. As you can see, the horizontal padding looks like this, and the vertical paddings look like this. So we'll keep them default. And this is the box shadow. It means whenever you hover the item, you will see some shadow. Okay, so this is called the box shadow. You can disable this, or you can turn it on. And the hover effect is now gradient. You can set it none, that there will no effect will be visible here. And the meta box color, as you can see, the meta box here, you can set the color. And now for the images, let's click images. We have the option of the badges position. As you can see, currently it's right aligned. We can make it left aligned. We can set the background color of the badges. Currently it's green. Let's make it sky color, sky blue. Okay, and the text color we can change the text color whatever we want. We can set the border radius of this badge. We can increase the size of this badge according to our need, and we can define the margin of this badge. And now the important thing is avatar. We can increase the size of this avatar or decrease. Also we can hide it, no problem. And the next thing is the content, which is important. As you can see, the first item is the title. Let's customize them. currently the font family is default, and let me use the Montserrat, which is my favorite typography, and set the font family to 18 pixel. And we will discuss about the mobile responsiveness a little bit moment later. Just I'm showing the options of the typography and styling. We can set the width of this title according to our need, as like we can set it 700, which are pretty much bold, but I will keep 500. And the style is currently it's default. We can make it italic or we can make it normal. Let's keep it default, and the decoration is default. We have many options: underlined, overlined, line throw, whatever you want. And the text transform is now default. By default it's default. We can set it uppercase or lowercase, whatever we want, and let's keep it capitalized. And the line height is important, so let's set is 1.5. and the letter spacing, if you want to add some spacing of your letters, you can also add. Let's keep it 1.5. okay, it looks nice now. And the next thing is the spacing of this title from this excerpt. You can increase the spacing or decrease, whatever you want. The next option of the content is meta. This is called meta, and you can choose colors, choose separator colors, and everything you want, as like these previous options I have showed you. The same thing will goes for the excerpt option. As you can see, this is called the excerpt. You can choose color, you can choose typography, and you can also define the spacing of the excerpt. The next thing is read more button. The same thing goes here. You can choose the color, the typography, and also the spacing of this read more button. Let's decrease the space from here a little bit. Okay, that is fine. Let's go to the pagination option. Okay, so we can set the typography for the pagination. Let's make it Arial, and currently it's normal. Let's set the color to green, and we can also set the hover color for this pagination a little bit orange, so whenever someone hovers it will show an orange color. And for the active paginations we can set a different type of color. Let's set the same color, orange or something. We can set the space between these paginations. Okay, so these are the styling options of the post element. We have some advanced options as like the margin, the padding, and everything. We have some motion effects of these post elements, how it will pop up on this page. Let's show something on. Yes, this is the animation options, how it will pop up on this page whenever someone loads this page. So let's keep this animation effect. Okay, this was the current images, contents, and pagination of the style. This is the these are the 5 options of this post styling. Let's come back to the content and let's check something still. Okay, I think I have covered everything. Now let's go to the mobile responsiveness of this post. Currently it's on desktop view, and let's jump to the tablet view. On the tablet, if we want to show 2 column or 3 column, we can also define that. Let's keep it 2 or 3 column, but it will not look that much good, but we can keep it 2 column. We can just a little bit adjust the image ratio. Now it's looking a little bit nicer than before. Let's add some margin padding here. Okay, so now it's looking nice on the tab option. Okay, for the mobile devices, we have the same thing, the same option, but it's recommended to keep 1 column row for the mobile devices so that it looks nice and clear. We can also adjust the image ratio here, and we can also do the customization of font families, typographies, and the font sizes here. Let's go back to the styling. The contents, the titles, currently it's default, and that means it's 18 pixel, so let's make it 14. We can also define the width, transformation, and styling of this option, this title, and as well as we can do the same thing for the excerpt, read more button, and metadatas. Let's go to the excerpt and typography. Let's make it 13 pixel for now. Now it's looking a little bit nicer than before, or it's your choice how you want to display, what's the requirement of your client or your own. So you can set the styling according to your need. I'm just demonstrating this option randomly. So let's go to the other options like read more button. You can see the read more button is here, and we will be able to adjust the spacing, typography, and the color on each device. Currently it's on mobile device. Okay, so this is all the necessary discussions about the post element. If you need anything to know about this post element, please feel free to ask me on the comment box. I will definitely create a video for those problems, and I will definitely try to fix those issues. Okay, so hit the subscribe button and you will get this kind of helpful videos